What's up, everybody? Matt Gajewski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel. Today we're talking college basketball bets ahead of March the 12th. Before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all other content goes live. We're also brought to you by BetMGM. Limited time offer for those of you in legal states, excluding New York, Puerto Rico, and Nevada. What you'll do is click the link in the video description below. Make your first deposit of at least $5. Turn that around, bet $5 on any team, total, whatever you want. Whether it wins or loses, you get $150 in the form of bonus bets. That's $200 if you live in North Carolina. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or older to play in most areas. As you can see, a little short on time. I already recorded this video, did a full 30 minutes. The audio did not come through, so we're going to do a short abbreviated version of this. My apologies. Tough time of year for situations like this to arise, but it is what it is. First game we're going to talk about is Davidson taking on Fordham. Looking at the Odd Shopper screen just to show its importance quickly, you can access this tool with the link in the description below. It's customizable, lets you sort by states, by books, whatever you use specifically for your own process. Find the best place to get these lines, and it makes a huge difference. We also have a market-based approach if you're interested in finding just plus EV spots across sports, not just NCAA, but NBA, NHL, player props, whatever it is. And our Discord's now included. I use these tools, drop the picks in the Discord, give you the analysis, what I'm thinking. You can access that as well. For an all-encompassing package, it's $14.95 for a week, $49.95 for a month, no long-term commitments. I find it very useful, and I think you will too. So check it out, see what it has to offer. All right, let's bring you behind the glass for our regular programming. We have this game, Davidson taking on Fordham. And it's a 3.5-point spread. Find that number. As you can see, it was available in a couple spots. Really just advantages in every single department. Offense, defense. Rebounding is slightly Fordham's direction, the 152 to 200. But you have a height advantage on the Davidson side, so I actually don't think this is too impactful. They're 51 in effective height. Fordham is 263. Really, it's just the offensive glass that props up this rebounding for Fordham. They're 80th. But effective field goal, they're only 315th. They rely on these second chance opportunities. And unfortunately, Davidson is 86th in defensive rebounding. So pretty tough sledding for Fordham here. Davidson has all the advantages on defense, and they're pretty good as far as effective field goal percentage, 256, at least in relation to Fordham. Probably not good overall. It's a bit of an overstatement there. Next game up, we'll head to the greasy part of our program a little early. Siena takes on Niagara, and this is a game that immediately just comes down to pacing and scoring. Neither team are particularly fast, but you have a faster team in Niagara at 195 in pace. Siena's 269, pathetic on offense. Niagara's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, which they should be able to because Siena is putrid on defense. They're 322nd. They are 196th in the interior. They're 273 defending the three. You have pretty good size advantages for Siena, but they haven't been able to use them. And Niagara can actually shoot a little bit. They're 51 in three-point percentage. Again, Siena outside the top 270 in three-point defense. But we've seen these games play out already, and I actually shut the tab, so I can't tell you the scores after re-recording this. I guess that's it for the analysis. Sorry about that, guys. Tough with the video shutting out earlier. All right, next up, we have St. Louis taking on Rhode Island. Another one where we've been backing Rhode Island pretty consistently at this point. They come in as a 2.5-point underdog. The records are identical here. It's the bottom of the A10, so it is what it is. As far as this game goes, you might be surprised to see a gap in offensive efficiency St. Louis's direction, 82 to 153. I was surprised too. Rhode Island's actually ahead in effective field goal, 136 to 143. So what's driving this offensive efficiency in St. Louis's direction? Really, it just comes down to turnovers. You have Rhode Island at 284 in turnovers committed. St. Louis, they don't generate any turnovers, 326 in turnovers generated. So this is something that should be largely irrelevant in this matchup, as long as Rhode Island can even remotely take care of the ball. And then these teams are very good shooting apiece. You actually have pretty stark advantages Rhode Island's direction. I mean, St. Louis is 328 at defending the three. They're also 322 at defending the interior. Another big advantage of Rhode Island's direction is just height. 164 in effective height to 333 for St. Louis. On the interior, 151 in two-point percentage. St. Louis is 322 at defending that area. So stark advantages inside for Rhode Island as well. And then for good measure, 115th in 3-point percentage. So pretty good numbers across the board for this team. Last up, the only Power 6 game we're talking about. If you're playing in a Power 6 game today, chances are you're bad. That is the case here. We have Oklahoma State taking on UCF. Spread is 3.5. It's going to move. UCF just a vastly better team. Haven't been healthy through most of the year too. Sellers has missed some time. You've had Walker in the front court miss quite a bit of time. So they're finally fully healthy. They're playing an Oklahoma State team, which is in complete disarray. They lost Thompson. Continue to switch up their starting lineup. The only player who's seen 30-plus minutes in 3 straight is Jamarian Keller, who is a pure wind sprinter. Garrison's probably their best player on the front court, but he just has one of the highest foul rates in the country and now faces a very tall lineup in UCF, who's 27th in effective height. Should be very challenging for them on the inside if Garrison goes down for any point in time with fouls. And then UCF, just with all the injuries, has a lot left on the bone. They're only 168th in offensive efficiency, and they're still 9th in defense, even with the injuries. The height advantage should be able to be something they use. They're only 262 at 2-point percentage, but again, they have those massive height advantages, rebounding advantages, 69 to 189. They're also better on the glass, 60 to 224. So even if they miss their shots, they should get some opportunities for second chance. The 3.5 is a pretty good number here, which is the last one we will take. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it was short. We'll be back tomorrow, assuming no audio issues, to the full programming. If you have questions, reach out to me on Twitter at Matt_Gajewski and leave a comment if you'd like. It helps the channel a ton. Thank you. We'll see you later.